Now we're going to be working on step number 8. And step number 8 is to set up an ActiveCampaign account. This is an optional step. If you want to collect emails on your website, then you're going to want to do this step. But if you're not going to be collecting emails, then you can skip this and move on to the next one. But before you do that, just take a moment to ask yourself, could I be collecting emails? Because a lot of people don't realize the importance of getting an email list. And what's so awesome about an email list is you have this one-to-one channel where you can communicate with your audience. And you can reach them anytime you want. And a lot of people say that they owe pretty much all of their success in their online business to their email list. And someone that I really looked up to and studied was Dan Kennedy. And he said, all I need is my email list. I can get rid of every other aspect of my business and recreate all my success tomorrow. So even if you're running a brick and mortar or whatever else it is, if you can, start collecting emails. It never hurts, and that email list is an asset for your online business. Now, like I mentioned earlier, ActiveCampaign is by far my favorite email automation tool. It's a little bit more complicated than other services such as MailChimp, but it allows you to do so much. And even if you don't need those more advanced features now, having that ability to have a tool that grows with you as your business grows is invaluable. And it's also really cheap. It starts at $9 a month. So that's actually if you sign up for the yearly plan. And if you pay monthly, it's $15 a month. But still, I mean, that's not a lot of money for what you're getting. So I'm going to walk you through how to sign up for an ActiveCampaign account. From the checklist, just click on this link and you'll be taken to ActiveCampaign's website. Or as always, you can go to my website, eric.camp/TA, and there's a direct link over there. Oh, actually there isn't, so use the checklist. Once you're here, click on the try it for free, and you get a 15-day trial to ActiveCampaign. Now, I already have an account, so I'm not going to walk you through that, but obviously it's super easy, and I'll show you what it looks like once you've created your trial account. So this is what the inside of ActiveCampaign looks like. Now, as you can tell, this is a test account, so I only have 5 contacts, but you're going to have 0, so this is a good reflection of where you're at. Once you've signed up for your ActiveCampaign account, you can check that off and move on to the next thing. The next thing is to create an ActiveCampaign list. So the beauty of ActiveCampaign is there's a lot of different ways that you can manage and organize your emails. With other services such as MailChimp, it's all about lists. So if you wanted to create a different email list for a different website, you would create a whole new list. But in ActiveCampaign, you can do that. You can create multiple lists, or you can just create one list for all of your websites and then use tags to organize those contacts. Now, if that's going a little bit over your head right now, don't worry. It's more of an advanced topic, but just know that if you have been using other email marketing tools in the past, this is one of the reasons why ActiveCampaign is so much better. Tags are flexible. So for now, we're going to create a list, and to do that, we click on Lists on the left-hand side. Next up, I'm going to add a new list. And here, you can name your list whatever you want. So let's just say Thrive Architect Builders. Well, it could be whatever. And what website URL is this list for? This website is going to be for eric.camp. And then you have to write down a reason why your contacts are on your list and why you're emailing them. You are receiving this email because you signed up on my website for some goodies. And then create your list. And that's it. It's that simple. You've created your list. And when we go to create a form to collect emails on our website, all those new contacts are going to live inside of this list. So let's check that off. Next up is to create an ActiveCampaign form. And the form is what we're going to put on our website to start collecting emails. To do that, we're going to click on the Forms button on the left-hand side. And in the top right-hand corner, click on New Form. And I'm just going to name this form Homepage. But what I like to do is I like to just have one form in my ActiveCampaign account, and then on Thrive Architect, you can customize the look and text of that one form. So for this one, I'm doing Homepage. It's just going to be an inline form, and we're subscribing them to our list that we just created, which is Thrive Architect Builders. And click Create. So since we're going to be redesigning this form in Thrive Architect, none of this stuff matters as far as the look or the text up here. The only thing is whatever fields you want to collect, you're going to want to put in this form now. So full name is already here, email is already here, but let's say you're going to want to add phone number for whatever reason. Maybe you have a brick and mortar store. Then you're going to want to add that to your form. And just because that phone number field is in here now, it doesn't mean that you have to include the phone number once we put this form on our website. But for now, I'm never going to need to collect phone numbers, so I'm just sticking to name and email. And the next thing we want to look at is confirmation emails. So you know, when you sign up for a website, very often it'll take you to a page that says, hey, you're one step away from your freebie. Just click on the confirm link in your email address. Well, the reason why people do that is it's considered a great email practice. It helps you filter out people that aren't serious for your product, and it makes your list more engaged, where you know the people that are on your list really want what you have to offer. And the main benefit for this is deliverability. If you have people on your email list that are engaged, they're more likely to open your emails. And when companies such as Google see that people are opening your emails, they're going to trust you and make it more likely that your emails don't go to the spam folder. So if you're unsure, I recommend just having an email confirmation requirement. But if you're advanced, then there are some other reasons why you would want to skip the confirmation email, which I'm not going to get into now. And to create your confirmation email, you want to go over to Form Action under the Options tab. And with your list selected, Thrive Architect Builders, you're going to click on the gear icon. And from here, you can preview your opt-in email, which is the confirmation. Are you sure you want to join this list? So I'm just going to preview it now to show you what it looks like. It's pretty bare. So you're going to want to take some time to customize this. And to change that email, you just click on the edit button. So here you can put in any text or images you want. It's drag and drop, so it's really easy. Thank you for joining our email list. You are one step away from receiving your free PDF. And then you can spend some time making it look nice. There's some padding options that are really helpful. And yeah, so I'm not going to spend time doing this now, but you get the point. And then you can also click on this gear icon to change the subject of your email. But by default, it's going to say, please confirm your subscription to, and then it will automatically put in the list name that you entered for your list. But you can change that to whatever you want. And at any time, you can test your email by entering the email that you want to send a test email to and clicking Send Test. And it just sends it right away. So in that case, it didn't like that the email is from this email address and I'm sending it to the same one. So I would just put in a different email to test it out. And that's it. And once you're done, you can click on Done and you've completed your confirmation email. And the next thing you get to do is confirmation action. So when someone clicks on the confirmation link in your email, what do you want it to do? And usually what I like to do is redirect to a URL on your website, and it's just a page that says, hey, thanks for confirming your email, your download is on its way. Something really simple. But since we haven't created that yet, I'm just gonna click on show message. And that's good enough. Thanks for signing up, because we're gonna change this later anyways. And I'll click save, and that's it. So now I'm just gonna click on integrate. And this is the form that we're going to be using in a little bit, but for now we don't need it. So I'm just going to click on save and exit. And we've created our form. Next up, we want to create an active campaign automation. So this is a way for the person to get our email freebie when they sign up. And to do this, we're going to be using something called tags. Tags are why I love ActiveCampaign. You can create tags for all different purposes. And what we're going to be doing on our website is anywhere we want to collect an email address, we're going to be putting the homepage form. It's misleading that it's named homepage, but it should just be like main form. We're going to be putting that form wherever we want to collect emails. But let's say you have a form on your homepage that sends someone one PDF, and then you have a blog post with a form that you want to send them a different PDF. How do you do that? Well, I think the best way is with tags. So for each of those different forms, you can say, when someone enters their email on this form, add this tag to their contact information. Or then if they go to the blog and they sign up for a different PDF, add this other tag. And I'm going to show you how we can create tags in ActiveCampaign. And later I'll show you how you can have these tags added when they enter a form on your website. Again, if this is going a little bit over your head, don't worry. I know this is a lot of new information and it sounds complicated, just like learning any new thing. But as soon as you start playing with this yourself, it's going to start to become really simple for you and easy. And at that point, you're going to see the potential of it. And I hope you're going to get excited about it as I do. Now to create this tag, we're going to click on contacts. And here, manage tags. And then you can create as many tags as you want here. And as a general naming convention for lead magnets, I like to put LM and a colon and just name your lead magnet. So let's say on your homepage, you're offering a 10-day email course. Then you just put lead magnet 10-day email course and click on add tag. And that's it. You've created your tag. Awesome. So to complete this, we have to create an automation. So we want to say when someone signs up to our ActiveCampaign account and that tag is added, lead magnet 10-day email course, we need to send them our 10-day email course. So how do we do that? We do that by creating an automation. So hover over automations, and from here I'm going to click on new automation and start from scratch. And now we need a trigger. So what's going to trigger this automation? And what I'm going to put is they subscribe to a list and continue. And the list is Thrive Architect Builders. But keep in mind that we only want to add people that have joined this list who also have the tag 10-day email course. To do that, we're going to segment the contacts entering this automation, and the condition is under contact details and tag. And we're looking for, does the tag exist, lead magnet 10-day email course. So now it's only going to bring people into this automation if they're joined the list Thrive Architect Builders and they have that tag 10-day email course. So now let's add that start. And now it's asking us for our new action. So as soon as someone enters for that 10-day email course and they've confirmed their email, what do we want to do? What do we want to have happen? And in this case, it's an email. So we're going to create a new email here. And I'm just going to say email lesson number 1, since this is a 10-day email course. And you can use any of ActiveCampaign's templates to design your emails. And for now, I'm just going to keep it pretty simple and use the personal email. Or you could build it from scratch. Continue. And here it's automatically going to include their first name. So I'm just going to, hey, first name, here is all of the information for email lesson number 1. Enjoy. And then just like before, you can click on that gear icon and change the subject for your email, or leave it as it is and send test emails to see what it looks like before you add it to your automation. Once you're finished, just click on next. And you can review all the information here and click finish. And now I'm going to name it. So I'm going to say 10-day email course. And once you've completed your automation, you have all the emails that you want. Just switch it to active and you're good to go. This automation is live. Now, if you were delivering a PDF, then you would probably only have one email, and inside that email, you just have a download link to download that PDF. And in this case, since it's a 10-day email course, if you wanted to have it wait a day before sending lesson number 2, that's one of the options here under conditions and workflow, and wait for a specific period of time for 1 day and save. And then here you would add email lesson number 2. So I know there's a lot here in ActiveCampaign, but it's so worth it. If you realize the importance, and you probably already realize this if you run an online business, the importance of having an email list, then having a flexible tool like ActiveCampaign is a game changer. There are so many awesome features here, such as if they visited a certain page on your website, you can start sending them specific emails based on that page they visited, and different wait actions and goals. And I'm going to be making tutorials just about this software because it's an amazing, amazing tool. So I'm just saying this because in the beginning, I know it can be frustrating when you're looking at it and you're like, I don't know what this means. There's too many options here. It's overwhelming. And it can be tempting to go back to a basic tool like MailChimp. But if you stick with this tool and become comfortable with it, it's going to pay you huge dividends in the future. Now, of course, if you're just like a brick and mortar business and you want to collect emails, but it's not that important, it's a very small part of your business, then maybe a simple tool like MailChimp is the way to go. But if you want to make all your money from an online business, you want to have like ninja style skills with your email list, and ActiveCampaign gives you those ninja skills. And if you ever need help, you can click on the help icon in the bottom right and then contact us. And usually they have live support. The reason why it's not showing live support right now is because it's not in their open hours, since I'm based in Europe and they're based in the US. So it's like 4 in the morning over there. But if you're within their open hours, and you can always Google what they are, they have instant, very helpful live chat. And it doesn't matter if you have the most basic beginner questions or advanced questions, they're always there for you. So that's it. That's all I had to say about ActiveCampaign. You've created an ActiveCampaign automation. Congratulations. And you finished step number 8.